This is Shane, and you're watching SmartFoxTV. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
In our Mystery History segment, we will go over strange stories and creatures. As with any mystery, people have different opinions about them, and you have those who are believers and those who are naysayers. Today, we will be going over the legend of the Green Children of Woolpit. Did they really show up to a small village one day long ago, or were they just a product of people's imagination? Our story of the Green Children of Woolpit begins in a quaint little 12th century English village during King Stephen's reign. The village in Suffolk was supposedly named Woolpit for the way villagers caught wolves in pits. The people of this village were mostly farmers, and it was during a time of harvest that two children mysteriously showed up one day and surprised everyone. The origin is a little fuzzy, but some accounts say they were found in one of the wolf pits. Another account says they came out of a cave one day, while others simply say they showed up out on the fields one day. The villagers were baffled because the boy and girl, who were apparently siblings, spoke gibberish, wore strange clothing, and most surprisingly were green in color. According to Ralph of Coggeshall, the children were sent to Sir Richard de Calne, who was charged with their care. Although he provided food for them, they refused to eat anything until they were offered green fava beans. For some time they only ate fava beans and nothing else. According to writings, it is thought that the children continued to stay with Richard de Calne for several years, in which he not only taught them to speak English, but also to eat other foods. By eating other foods, their green complexion gradually went away and they looked like regular children. Once fluent in English, they were able to explain who they were and how they got to Woolpit. They explained that they were from a place called St. Martin and were taking care of their father's flock in the fields when they heard chimes and came into a trance, and suddenly found themselves in Woolpit's fields. They explained that their homeland has no sun and is in constant twilight, like the color of the setting sun or morning dawn. They also shared that there is a beautiful, luminous country that can be seen from St. Martin, divided only by a river. After that, Richard de Calne baptized them at a local church. Shortly after, the boy died from an unknown illness. The girl, who was then known as Agnes, worked for Richard de Calne, grew up, and later married an archdeacon named Richard Barr. According to one account, the couple had at least one child. Since then, the legend of these two green siblings continues to be a strong part of English folklore. So, who were they really, and did they exist? While some people believe the Green Children of Woolpit were aliens or of an underground world, others have a likelier explanation and believe they were Flemish children whose parents were possibly killed, and they found themselves fleeing to Woolpit. This would explain their gibberish and clothes. As for the green complexion, it could have been the result of malnourishment known as green sickness, which went away once they ate more food. For now, we don't really know, but it is a still popular folktale, and maybe that's part of what makes it a fun mystery. Thanks for tuning in for our Mystery History segment today on the Children of Woolpit.
Welcome back to Smart Fox News. In entertainment, the VMAs was last night, and here are some of the highlights from the event. For Best Dressed, we have Becky G wearing Zuhair Murad, Taylor Swift wearing Oscar de la Renta, and the girls from Blackpink, Lisa in Celine, Jisoo in Dior, Jennie Kim in Chanel, and Rosé in Saint Laurent. Holding up the men is Jack Harlow and Hermes. The most unique look of the night was Lil Nas X. A lot of performers did not attend the VMAs despite the many nominations. MGK and Megan Fox, Courtney and Travis Barker, Justin and Hailey Bieber, Billie Eilish, Olivia Rodrigo, Ariana Grande, BTS, Beyonce and Jay-Z, The Bennifer, and Lady Gaga did not show. Taylor Swift, however, is one step closer to solidifying her status as the Hollywood star. At the VMAs, she won the Solo Director, making history as the first artist to win Video of the Year 3 times and the first to also win Video Directed without collaborator. In sports, Cardinals pitcher Adam Wainwright was mic'd up during yesterday's pregame before taking the win against the Atlanta Braves for 6-3. He offered some words of wisdom. You are what your brain tells you you are. Check it out here.
It works for me. Been doing it a long time. But a routine is great as long as it doesn't become superstition. If you're out there thinking you got to do exactly the same thing every time to have success, then that's making you a weaker competitor. If they told me right now that I had 8 pitches to get loose, I could do that. Because you are what your brain tells you you are.
And finally in the news, this is a little bit of old news, but the video resurfaced on TikTok recently. A Colorado boy calls 911 and asks for help with his math problems.
911 emergency.
Yeah, I need some help.
What's the matter?
With my math.
Was it your mouth?
No, it's my math. I have to do it. Will you help me?
Sure. Where do you live?
No, it's my math.
Yeah, I know it. Where do you live, though?
No, I want you to talk to me on the phone.
No, I can't do that. I can send someone else to help you.
Okay,
What kind of math do you have that you need help with?
I have takeaways.
Oh, you got to do the takeaways?
Yeah.
All right, what's the problem?
You have to help me with my math.
Okay. Tell me what the math is.
Okay, 16
Yeah.
take away 8
Uh-huh.
is what?
You tell me, how much do you think it is?
I don't know, 1.
No. How old are you?
I'm only 4.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's another problem? That was a tough one.
Oh, here's one. 5 take away 5.
5 take away 5. And how much do you think that is?
5. Sonny, what are you doing? Just playing math off of me with my math. What did I tell you about playing on the phone?
Your mother.
And I need help. The car says that. I didn't mean to police.
This is Cam. This is Tracy.
Hi, this is Sally.
This is Shane.
And thanks for watching SmartFox TV.
Stay foxy.